Yoga practiced to the sounds of nature is the typical perception when thinking about the exercise routine. What do you think then about practicing yoga with pop, hip-hop, or even R&B music? That's modern yoga, which is beginning to be promoted here in Vietnam by a young man named Viet Yogi. Having visited 25 countries on 5 continents as part of his passion for modern yoga, Bing is now fulfilling his dream of spreading modern yoga to Vietnamese youth. We'll get a chance to find out more about him and his passion in this week's Connecting Culture.
Let's not play. You tell me to go and then you put your hands on me, hands on me. Let's not play.
A contemporary dance performance? Circus movements? Flexible movements cooperating with the gentle melody of a pop song. That's Viet Yogi flow, a freestyle modern yoga flow by Viet Yogi.
My name is Bin and I'm almost 25. I actually started my yoga journey the summer of 2015 when I was in America. So now it's almost 2 years. 3 months of self-practice at home, and then I moved to New York City for my full-time job in finance and accounting. Somehow I didn't really like it, so that's why I just decided to take the big leap and left the corporate world just to really focus on yoga.
And that's how the Viet Yogi project, a project on modern yoga, was born.
I've been teaching yoga in Hanoi now for almost half a year, I'd say, 6 months. I don't identify myself as a yoga teacher. I'm a practitioner and student for life, but I love just promoting yoga and modern yoga and a healthy way of living to the young community here in Hanoi, and I believe that is what is needed, especially since I speak Vietnamese and I'm born and raised in Hanoi. So.
Bing first knew about modern yoga in New York City. Bing immediately loved its movement and thought about spreading his passion to people in Vietnam. Things that make modern yoga lessons different from traditional yoga classes are music and the freestyle movements, which enhance people's creativity. That's a totally new and energetic and not less flexible yoga.
The yoga community in New York City is unlike anywhere I've ever seen. It still has a huge place in my heart right now. So traditional yoga, mostly you don't play music. Most of the music was just very natural sound, like the birds or the waves of the ocean. So it's a very natural sound. And to bring it back into the city, you don't really get like nice sounds. So it's nice to just blend it with modern songs that people can listen to, where everyone can get competitive, but competitive within their own selves.
Surprisingly, in just 6 months, Bing has attracted hundreds of people at all ages in Hanoi to practice yoga with him.
When I first heard about yoga, right, it's all about, like old ladies trying to do very flexible move. And I thought to myself that was something very girly. But when I first came here last week, it's actually a very good experience because I'm a guy, I want to do heavy exercise, right? And Bing's yoga move actually challenged not my mobility, but my strength as well. You have to be very strong with the forearm, with the back arm, and at the same time, you have to be very flexible. So all in all, it's a full body workout experience.
Say the way he gives instructions and the way he adjusts your body, I kind of like it because it's very calming and firm, you know what I mean? It's nice.
It's definitely pranayama, which is the breath, and with the breath you can hold certain poses, you can be calm in traffic, you can not get angry when someone is honking the car, or driving in traffic in Hanoi is mad crazy. Well, sometimes it's nice to just stop at the red light and just take a deep breath. And then when you can hear your ujjayi breath, sometimes you feel you're so in the moment right now.
Yoga classes seems to be not enough to express Bing's passion with yoga. Bing even worked on a unique travel schedule around the world with yoga. He's so far reached over 25 countries and 5 continents and took various photos in yoga postures.
I've actually done yoga in a lot of places, so Medellin was the first place, and then Colombia, San Francisco. I've done yoga even in Israel, in Tel Aviv, right near the ocean, and that was just an amazing experience. I've done yoga in the parks in Poland, in Hungary when I was teaching there English as well, and I've done yoga in Myanmar, just visiting local studios. Traveling around the world of yoga is actually with every breath, with every posture, with every sequence that you do at the present moment, you not only get the beautiful landscape, but you actually get to take in that beauty at that moment, and you know that you were living there in that specific moment whenever you rewatch the video that you maybe recorded, because it's just cool.
At the age of 25, the journey with Bing's modern yoga has just started. He even intends to open free yoga community classes for unfortunate kids all over the world, especially in Africa. With Bing, yoga is more than just a passion. It's all about sharing.
I plan to go to hopefully back to Middle East and to Europe and maybe to Pacific Islands, and probably soon I'm going to Da Nang to do like a fly cam drone yoga video, just to promote Vietnam, tourism, lots of beautiful places.
Y'all never come to me.